My fields have not produced anything in the last 3 years. Every year I buy the seed, I plant, I pray, but the rains do not come. Harrison Kalumba has lived his entire life in the Mwingi district of eastern Kenya. As he took me on a tour of his farm, he told me that this has always been a dry region for as long as he can remember, but they have always been able to grow enough food to survive. But for the last 3 years, they have not been able to get their fields to grow anything. The last time it has really rained here is in 2009, he said. This last year has been the worst. There has not even been enough plants for my animals to eat. I have lost all 5 of my cows to the drought. This year, when we go to plant, we will have to cultivate the fields by hand. Harrison's story represents the crisis that millions of people are facing right now in the Horn of Africa. Most of the people in this region of the world make their living by raising and selling animals, cows, goats, and chickens. The crops that they plant on their small farms are primarily for their own use and animal feed. When a family is completely dependent on what they can grow on their land as their only means of survival, 1 year of drought can be devastating. Now, after 3 years of drought, people are in crisis, suffering from hunger. The people that I have interviewed this week in Mwingi have told me how they have managed to survive this far by selling off their animals one by one for money to buy food. But because of the severity of the drought this last year, many of their cows have died before they can take them to market. Also, in the last year, economic forces have hit the poor of Eastern Africa with a double blow. With everyone desperately selling livestock, the going price for cows and goats has taken a dramatic fall, while at the same time, the cost of all other staple food items has risen over 300%. Already down to 1 meal a day or less, many of the people of this region have no more animals left to sell. Without assistance from the world community, soon it will be the children who are dying from the drought, not just the animals. Through Canadian Foodgrains Bank, you can provide assistance to people suffering from drought in East Africa. Long before this crisis made the news, we were already working in the region, bringing development and relief through long-term projects aimed at strengthening livelihoods. Today, we are also responding to immediate needs by supporting projects that are providing food for over 250,000 people in Somalia, Kenya, and Ethiopia. But the needs are still great. Canadian Foodgrains Bank is committed to supporting the people of East Africa for the long term. You can help. Please pray for the people caught in this crisis and contact Canadian Foodgrains Bank with your gift. Help us save a life today.